everyone. Hi everyone. Welcome to Yoga with Tara. Hi everyone. Welcome to Yoga with Tara. We are live on Facebook, we're live on YouTube, and we're live on Instagram. Thank you all for joining. Going to start by saying this morning when I took our dog Tia downstairs for her business, I was very worried because suddenly, anyway, I don't want to get into it, but suddenly the committee on our building has suddenly become very strict about the dog not pooping in the garden, and we always pick up with a pooper scooper, but because of COVID we stopped going out on the road, but suddenly they've said you cannot let the dog be in the garden. So I was very worried, and I was trying to hold the dog on the leash so that Tia didn't run around and do it in the wrong place. And at that same minute, my mom asked me for some help with her new iPhone, and basically the dog then ran for a ball. I was holding the leash and I had a bit of a fall. It's not a big deal, but it's a little bit of a cut, and not a big deal at all. But I just wanted to say that I may not be able to put too much weight on this hand. Of course, I will try, but during my Surya Namaskars and during the session, in case I don't put too much weight on it, it's because of that. So, might even avoid. It's absolutely fine. I'm fine. We're all fine, touch wood. But I might avoid anything that presses too much on it because obviously I don't want it to bleed too much. So, hi Ramesh. Hi. Neerav, hi everyone on Instagram. Hi Princess, and hi Alan, looking gorgeous girl and beautiful girl, auntie. Thank you. Hi Aarti Prasad. Hi Vineet. Hi Abhijan. Hi Amrish. Hi Chinmaya. Hi Sophia. Hi everyone on Facebook. Yes, thank you so much. This is another lovely outfit that the kids and Rupa gave me for my birthday last week. So thank you. And hi Mahi. I wrote a blog post yesterday after a very long time. Yes, I do write from time to time. I'm not some great writer, but do check it out. It's blog Tara Sharma Show, or the Tara Sharma Show blog. And there's a link on Instagram and on Facebook. I basically wrote about something that's constantly on my mind, and I'm going to start yoga. For those of you who come just to do a workout, don't worry, I will only take a couple of minutes just to tell you the gist of what I wrote. It always comes straight from the heart. Sometimes I think I'm a little too honest, and I sometimes reveal perhaps too much of myself, but I just feel that you guys are really my close friends. I consider us literally like a really close set of friends, thanks to all our interactions over the last 10 years, or however long I've been doing the Tara Sharma Show and been on social media. Of course, the new platforms have come up after that. But basically, I was just trying to dig deep within myself and try and understand this. Of course, I was wishing everyone a happy new year. That was one. But I was also trying to say that, digging deep within to find what are the biggest priorities and things that we hold most valuable. The reason I say that is because I find, especially in lockdown, I've often had emotions that have been like a pendulum. I've switched from great contentment and gratitude and being grateful that we're all healthy and fine and together as a family and there's full of love and joy, touch wood. And then I go into complete states of, oh my God, I'm so useless. I'm not working enough. Maybe I'm not earning enough. Maybe I should be out there doing more movies or acting or reaching out to people. Or when I do get offers, which I do get, I find that I'm not sure if I want to do it. I don't know if I want to go away from the family for a while. I don't know if I want to spend 12 hours away at a shoot. And in this COVID time, I'm not sure if it's the safest thing to do. Then I just regroup and I tell myself, no, but I actually chose to create a show around my family 11 years ago, which meant that my biggest priority was working around them and being around with them. And if there was a metric, if there was a way of quantifying that value, maybe I wouldn't often feel so conflicted, because typically, subconsciously, I still associate value with money, which is not true. My biggest value is our family, all of us being healthy and safe and together and full of love, touch wood. That to me has the biggest value. And sometimes I wonder if there was a metric for that. Do you know what I mean? And maybe then one wouldn't feel, oh, I need to be out there working harder. Obviously, you have to mix passion with practicality. I've always said that anything you do, it has to earn as well when it comes to work. But sometimes I think we're too hard on ourselves. And I say this to everyone because I've met so many people, so many of my own friends who have moments of self doubt. I have it constantly. I'm like, oh my God, look, my colleagues are doing this and that, and maybe I should be doing this and that. And then I stop and I'm like, what's really important to me? Is this where I want to be? Yes, I want to be working from home. I want to be doing yoga from home, knowing that my kids are around and that I can be there, anyone needs me. So I think it's really important sometimes to stop, regroup, think of what your priorities are. Don't compare yourself to everyone and anyone. Stop. You're doing great. You're doing fine. I literally had to read my blog post to myself to realize that these are choices I've made. 11 years ago, I chose to make a show about being a mom, and it was my way of understanding that to me, that was my biggest and most important value of all of us being healthy and together as a family, full of love. And yes, ambition is there, but it's at a pace that allows me to also be there for my family. Touch wood. Now, everyone is different. And yes, there are days when I think, oh, maybe I could have really been a bigger actress if I really just focused only on that. Or maybe I could have been this huge corporate person if I just stayed at Accenture and continued on that path. But the truth is, the choices you make at the time you make them are the right choices. And sometimes you have to revisit to remember that yes, 11 years ago when I chose to do that, that was right. Maybe things change along the way, but your most important values, and that's what came out when I wrote the post. I was like, oh my God, if you guys have been following my blog for 10 years, I write very sporadically, but I pretty much have been saying the same thing. So by now you'll know that consistency, perhaps an element of boringness, is kind of part of me. I tend to be pretty consistent. So anyway, so that was my little ramble. So if you get a chance, do read it. I think it'll make some of you feel better if you've had moments of fluctuating emotions and wondered and self-doubted and been unsure of yourself. I think it'll make you feel better. It's a little bit rambly, I'm sorry, but it really helped me to get to know myself and to stop and say, let's not compare. And today, with social media and with so much interaction, often with strangers, there's a tendency to say, oh my God, so and so's doing this, so and so's doing that. They must be earning so much. They must be doing this. They must be doing that. How are they managing? How are they balancing? How are you? You know what? One of the things about balancing this word of family with work and all that, one of the things it's taught me is it's so important to know yourself, to know what's important to you, what makes you feel good when you go to bed at night. Are you comfortable doing what you're doing? Do you feel happy that you're home, you're with your family? Yes, you may not be earning that much, but is that giving you the value that you feel is important? Maybe for someone else, it is about climbing a certain ladder and being at a certain position and having a certain income. So everyone is different. Okay, so on that note, I am sorry, lockdown has made me a bit more of a rambler and philosopher. I'm no expert, but I do find, then I go into this, oh my God, shouldn't I be starting the Tara Sharma Show season 6? And I have to start getting my sponsors and I have to start getting my guests. And oh my God, other people are doing so many seasons of their shows. And then I'm like, you know what? In a weird way, I've been doing my show all along. I have the best audience in the universe right here, all of you. I'm chatting away, which I love doing. I'm interacting with the best guests in the universe, which is all of you and all the amazing guests who've been on the show. So yeah, I'm kind of doing the show, right? So I think sometimes just do that for yourself. Write down things if you're feeling not so great, and you'll see that you are where you need to be. Sorry for that long chat, but thank you. Yes, Satya, I fell, but I'm fine. Touch wood. Thank you. Hi, Golu. Rishikesh, I'll see it. I'm sorry, I forgot. Thank you, Santosh. Hi, Urja. We are fine. Touch wood. I hope you are too. And hi, Rahul on Facebook. Hi, Sophia. Hi, Chinmaya. Thanks for calling us the best, Vinayak says. Thank you. Really are, guys. I swear. And I even wrote, I said that, on days when things have been tough, of course, the biggest joy has come, I will admit, from my family and my kids and my children. But you guys have also been a huge source of joy for me. When I'm like really out, down and out, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm not getting like all these work offers, and maybe I should be out there. Why am I not doing some Netflix show, whatever? I'm like, I've got this show here. I've got this platform here. We have 12 million views on the Tara Sharma Show YouTube channel. We have now climbed to 47,000 subscribers, I think, which is not a huge amount, but they're all real, and I'm so grateful to all of you, and I love all of you for being here. And on Instagram, we are now at close to 380,000. So, these are all maybe not huge numbers, but they're all real. And this is our audience. This is our show together. Keshav says, beautiful. And okay, guys, on that note, MD says, we always love you. Thank you, guys. It's really lovely having all of you here. And Mo says, a big kiss. So on that note, should we start some yoga? And please, guys, feel free to interact. I don't know how people comment on that blog. It's a Tumblr blog. If you figure it out, please let me know, because I'm not sure myself. As I mentioned, I have got this little hurt from having a fall this morning. So I'm absolutely fine, touch wood. But in case I refrain from pressing down here, that's the reason. Okay, guys, so let's get started. Today I'm going to start just with some sitting stretches, because just thought that would be nice. So let's just sit with our legs in front of our body. And excellent, everyone. Stretch up, stretch up, stretch up. Stretch and feel the stretch. Feel the stretch in your legs and in your back. And down. Super. And up again. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And down. Excellent. Once more. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And down. Now take your right leg, place it over your left, and turn on your right for a universal spinal twist. Smile. All these things, when I wrote them down, it made me realize that we are where we need to be. Yes, it's great to have ambition. Yes, it's good to know what other people are doing. Don't live in a box on your own and be oblivious to what's going on in the world. Of course not. But don't feel the pressure that often goes with comparison, because everyone's race is different. We are all unique. Our priorities are not always the same as everyone else. So do what works for you. And I think Tara's line is each to their own. We are all stars in our own way, and we all have to do what makes us content and happy, and yes, practical too. Okay, guys, on that note, let's stand up and do Tadasana. If you have your water, please keep it beside you. And by the way, guys, I'm so sorry. I'll be missing yoga with Tara on Thursday, because I have to go with my mom for some work. So I won't be able to do yoga with Tara on Thursday, but I'll try and go live at that time. Pull, 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 pull. And down. If I'm able to, I'll try and go live from wherever I am at that time. But I don't think I'll manage to do class on Thursday. And pull, 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 pull up into Tadasana and down. I have to be a bit careful that this doesn't need more. Pull, 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 pull. And down. Another huge source of joy has been yoga and running. Every time I feel a little low, yoga and running really help. And those little creatures there. Those creatures really help too. Those creatures are our kids. They really help. Now he's on homeschool, so he's got his thing on, so he's not hearing my compliments. Okay. Legs apart, hand on your waist, left, right hand up, and spread. So let's make a pact. You are the audience. This is the show. We are all part of the show. That's you and me and you, me and you. I've always said this show belongs to us. It's not just my show, or it's not a channel's show. Yes, it's sat on Star Wars. Yes, it's been on Colors. but it's mainly on the Tara Sharma Show platforms. Thanks to all of you. Okay, guys. And down. And now release your left hand, hold it parallel to your right, and smile. Superb. Other side. Bend. Parallel. Hold. And up. Excellent. And once again. Excellent. And one more time. Superb. Excellent. Now, then, now we're just going to do a warrior pose. Sorry guys, just one sec. Now we're going to do warrior pose. So right leg in front, left leg back, and gently bounce. Excellent. Feel the bounce, feel the stretch in your thighs. And stretch back and hold. Excellent. Left leg in front, right leg back, and gently bounce. Super. And stretch it back and hold. Excellent. Fantastic. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Utkatasana, legs apart. Arms in front of your body, back straight. And down and up. I learned yoga from our teacher, Sir Pradeep Pandey. Learn with him and our class 3 times a week. And we do yoga with Tara twice a week. Superb, guys. And excellent. And hold. Karate Shikodachi. As you know, our kids, my dad and me, we all used to learn. Superb. Feel the stretch. Might find a slight burning sensation in your inner thighs, which is a good pain. Sometimes a little pain is a good pain. Just don't hurt yourself and let it become too painful, of course. Excellent. And gently up. Superb, everyone. Superb. Now we're going to do the 7 stretches. Also, another thing, don't have regrets. Sometimes people tell me, oh my God, you went to London School of Economics, you worked at Accenture, what are you doing now? Just doing all these small things. No, everything you do teaches you something. Everything you do and everywhere, where you are is where you're meant to be. You have used all the stuff you've learned in different ways to focus on what's important to you and make your life work for you. And only you know that, right? So this works for me. Being around my kids, working from home, figuring out ways to monetize and make money like this is actually what I realize is important to me. Perhaps that's who I am. Perhaps I don't want to be 3 months away somewhere shooting for something, away from my family. Perhaps that's me. So sometimes it's okay to stop and figure out who you are and not feel comparative to people who you're not. Okay, guys. Arms behind your body and clasp them behind. Bend in front, look in front, double angle pose and hold. Hold your toes, crown on the floor and hold. Hands in between your legs and stretch it out as much as possible. Don't hurt yourself. Now turn on your right, Hanumanasana 1. Turn on your left. Excellent. And get into a relaxing lion pose. Mountain. Stick. just off the ground, and gently release. Super. Now I just need to be careful that it's not bleeding too much. I think it's better, but I still have to be careful not to let it bleed too much because I've got so used to taking our kids when they've had falls for stitches that my first thought was, is it a stitches hurt? It's not. It's fine. Water. Everybody bring your water if you have water nearby. Drink a sip of water. And if you guys didn't hear my long philosophy on life, all about my blog post and knowing who you are, do check out the blog post or wait. This whole live will be on the Tara Sharma Show YouTube channel. So you can listen to all my ramble on there if you like. Please subscribe. Please share. Let's build this platform so that we don't have to be dependent on an outside distribution platform. The reason I say that is because every time I feel shit, I need to get my next season on, and I then tell myself this is the next season or this is part of the show. The point is the platform. So we need our platform to become platform big enough that we don't have to say, oh, we should be on Star World or Netflix or whatever, Okay, so Freebird says, hi, where can I read your blogs? Freebird, that's so sweet of you. You know what? I'm going to send you the link right now while you're here on this. I hope it doesn't go. Will it go if I do that? I hope it doesn't. I'm just going to send the link to the blog. It's nothing great. I'm really not some great writer, but I'm going to put this message here. Can I reply to you, Freebird, while you're... Freebird, just tell me if you got that. Yeah. Charu says, hi, Tara, love you. One thing I really want to take from you is your consistency. That's so sweet of you, Charu. That's so sweet. And, thank you guys. You guys have given me an opportunity to be consistent. I don't think I would be doing yoga like this twice a week or having these chats if it wasn't for you guys being here to listen. So as I wrote in my blog, thank you. Whether you watch or you don't watch, whether you like or you don't like, whether you listen or you don't listen, you guys are here. And to me, that has been a huge thing through all this. And I hope you guys have felt some joy and some reassurance by knowing that I'm always here, right? So I think that's something that consistency does. It builds a support system, it builds trust and respect. I respect you for showing up. And I hope you respect me too for showing up. Okay, guys. So, Urja says, how are you feeling? We're fine, touch wood. Thank you, Urja. I'm sorry, I just had a little fall, but I'm absolutely fine. Thank you, Kapil. Yes, Freebird, thank you so much. I'm not a great writer, but yes, I started writing the Tara Sharma Show blog about 11 years ago. So if you guys do check it out, it's been there forever. I don't know how to add a comment while I'm talking. Let's see if this works. Okay, I'm going to try and send it there as well. www. What would it be? Oh, it's HTTP. Okay, let's see if it works while I'm doing this. HTTP. Okay, whatever. I think I won't be able to do it while I'm on this as well because I'm kind of all over the place. Or maybe I can. Let's see. But I don't want to go out and then come back in. What if I lose it? Okay, guys. Now I'm just faffing. Okay. Delicia, of course, Tara, ma'am, appreciate everything you do. Thank you so much, Delicia. Honestly, I appreciate everything you guys do too. As I keep saying, I feel I know you all. So on that note, I'm not going to keep on yakking. Although, as you know, I can. I've got definite joy of yakking. So guys, let's get back to, we'll do 3 normal Surya Namaskars and then just 5 variations. Clearly, even with this little hurt, I'm doing it. Thanks to all of you and the encouragement. And so my blog was about know who you are. Don't compare with other people. Don't try and be in a race that you're not wanting to be in. And be content with the choices you've made. They are the right choices for you. Yes, it's important to know what's out there and not live in a little insular box. Of course, we need to know what competition is. We need to be practical, need to earn money, but also need to know what your value is. And I, one day, I'm really going to try and come up with a qualitative metric for things like shows, for even life values, for many years when I would pitch to my sponsors for my show, they would say, we love the show, the quality is so good, the guests are so good. But quantitatively, it's not obviously as big as Big Boss or other big shows. So for advertisers, it was always difficult to know, why should we invest in this? It's not going to give us that kind of return. But the quality, if there was a metric for quality, I think we would have got quite high marks on that. So similarly in your life, think of your metrics. You can't put a price on things that really matter, like your family and being with them and good health for us all, touch wood. If we could actually have a number on that, I think many of you would feel very, very happy with where you are. Abhishri says, hi Tara, it's a lovely yoga session. It's so refreshing. Thank you, Abhishri. That's so kind of you. So let's get back to the yoga now. We'll do just 3 normal Surya Namaskars and 5 variations. Sip of water, everyone. This is yoga with Tara and chit chat too. Okay. So front of your mat, everyone. Hands together. Namaste Mudra. Breathe in 1. Breathe out 2. Breathe in, right leg back and stretch up. Breathe out. Heels on the ground. Feel the stretch in your calves. Hold your breath. Bums up, chin and chest on the floor. Breathe in, cobra. Breathe out, mountain. Left leg in front. Forward bending. Breathe in and namaste. Okay, guys, it's still bleeding a bit, so maybe I shouldn't put weight on it. What do you think? I'm not sure what to do. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Mountain. Hold your breath. Breathe in. Right leg back. Right leg in front. Forward bending. Backward. Prayer pose. So that was the first Surya Namaskar where you balance both sides. I'm really sorry, guys, if this bleeds too much. I won't be able to put weight on it. 1, 2. Breathe in. Breathe out. Heels on the ground. Feel the stretch in your calves. Hold your breath. Bums up, chin and chest on the ground. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Out. In. Namaste. Second part of the second Surya Namaskar. Breathe in. Breathe out. Left leg back. Mountain, heels on the ground. Feel the stretch in your calf. Hold your breath. Bums up, chin and chest on the ground. Breathe in. Breathe out. Right leg in front. Forward bending. Backward. Prayer pose. Fabulous. Now we're going to do the third Surya Namaskar. I hope everyone's enjoying it. Please do it at your pace. Breathe in 1. Breathe out. Breathe in, right leg back. Breathe out, mountain, heels on the ground. Feel the stretch in your calf. Hold your breath. Bums up, chin and chest on the ground. Breathe in. Breathe out. Left leg in front. Right leg in front. Breathe in and out. Super. Now the second part of the third Surya Namaskar. 1, 2. Left leg back. Mountain. Heels on the ground. Feel the stretch in your calves. Hold your breath. Breathe in. Mountain. Right leg in front. Forward bending. Backward. Prayer pose. Super. So that was 3 normal Surya Namaskars. Now we're going to do 5 variations. Okay. For the 5 variations, we're going to start with the half moon pose. So, stand at the front of your mats. Namaste Mudra. Breathe in 1. Breathe out 2. Right leg back. Knee on the ground and stretch back into a half moon pose and hold. Mountain. Now you put your right leg in front, stretch back and hold. Mountain. Backward. Prayer pose. That was the first variation. For the second variation, we're going to do the double angle pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Right leg back. Clasp your hands behind your back. Try and place your forehead near your big toe or on the ground and hold. Super. Now change your leg. Right leg in front. Clasp behind and bend. And excellent. Forward bending. Backward. Prayer pose. Super. So that was the second variation. For the third variation, we're going to do the Zed Pose. I'm feeling so much better than I was this time yesterday. And you guys really helped. So thank you. Breathe in. Out. Right leg back. Mountain. Now pull your knees towards your forehead. Suck your tummy in and hold. Sit on your haunches. Cobra. Striking cobra. Mountain. And a lovely froggy jump. Manduk. Super. Forward bending. Backward. Prayer pose. Now we're going to do the fourth variation, which will be Parivarti Virasan 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2. Right leg back. Now place, and now we go into a stick where your body is parallel to the ground. Excellent. Place your right leg, left leg in front. Take your left hand through and hold. Parivarti Virasan 1. For 2, you take your right hand outside your left toe and stretch and look at your left fingertips and hold. For Parivarti Virasan 3, take your arm around your knee, hold with this hand and stretch. Excellent. Other side, right leg in front. Parivarti Virasan 1, right hand through and look up. Excellent. For Parivarti Virasan 2, left hand outside and stretch back. And for Parivarti Virasan 3, Right arm around your knee and look up. Superb. Forward bending. Backward. Prayer pose. And for the fifth variation, we're going to do a combination of a few. It will be the final asana for today's session. Breathe in. Breathe out. Right leg back. Ardha Chandra Asana. Raise your right leg up and look at your right fingertips and hold. From here, we'll go into the bird pose. Try and use your lower back muscles to hold your right leg up and hold and look in front. If you stumble and fumble, don't worry, try again. Excellent. Crane pose. Excellent. Other side. Ardha Chandra Asana. Left leg up and look at your left fingertips and hold. Excellent. Bird pose. And hold. Up. Crane pose. Forward bending. Oh, sorry, not forward bending yet, sorry. Mountain. Moon pose. Striking cobra pose. And we're going to go into a camel pose. So stand on your knees and try and hold your heels and we're going to go into a moon pose. And we're going to go into a Sukta Vajrasana. Lie down in between your legs if you're able to, like this. And when you're comfortable, release your legs. And very gently throw your legs over your head into a halasana and hold. Sarvangasana. Back to halasana. And very gently release your asana. When you're back to being relaxed and your breath is back to normal, go into a back bend or a half moon pose or chakrasana and head. Back, down, and now just let your breath come back to normal. Feel the positivity running through you. We are all fine and healthy and safe and happy and together as loving families, and we are where we need to be in life. Touch wood. Let's move away any negative thoughts, any feelings of self-doubt or dissatisfaction. Let's push them away. Feel confident in yourself. You are doing great. Let's not compare with others. Let's move away from people who make you feel that you're not where you're meant to be. Yes, positive criticism and listening to constructive advice and feedback is always good, but move away from things that pull you down. Politely, you don't need to be rude in that moving away. Speak up for what you believe in. Don't sit quiet and let people walk over you. It's important, I think, in life to speak up when you feel you need to, but yes, in a way that you're comfortable with. Personally, I don't like controversy, but I also don't let anyone walk over me. If I feel something strongly, I definitely voice it, but in maybe my own polite-ish way. Now, very, very gently, when your breath is back to normal, raise your right foot up and gently drop it on the left. Universal spinal twisting one. Turn your head to the right and the other side. Raise your left leg, drop it on the right, turn on your left. That is the sound of a machine doing work on the coastal road, which, as you know, has always bothered me. Reclaiming 120 hectares when the road needs 20. Now turn on your left and very gently sit down. When you feel comfortable, sit in any asana you're comfortable in, gently close your eyes. And we're just going to do 30 Kapalbhati, where we breathe out forcefully through our nostrils. So when you're ready, if you feel dizzy or uncomfortable, please stop and begin. Excellent. When your breath is back to normal, take a deep breath in, and we're going to exhale saying an ah sound. So we're going to say a long ah. Breathe in. Now we're going to breathe in, and when we exhale, we're going to say an O sound. So a long O. Breathe in. Excellent. Now we're going to breathe in, and when we exhale, we're going to place our lips together. We're going to do a humming sound. So just a sound. Breathe in. Gently rub your palms together. When your palms are warm, we're going to cup our warm palms over our eyelids. And very gently open your eyes behind your palms. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining Yoga with Tara. I hope you're feeling calm, relaxed, and also re-energized. Have a sip of water. Thank you for joining. As I say, you guys help me a lot, and I hope I help you too. Yeah, it's better. Didn't end up being a stitches cut. As a mother, I must admit, I have with two little boys, not to be gender biased, but they've had lots of scratches and scrapes and falls, and I've taken them 3 times, 4 times for stitches. I've also fallen once from a hoverboard and got stitches. So I've become quite hardened when it comes to falls like that. Kuldeep, my mother's very tough. She doesn't even think something like this. She would say, oh, it's nothing, it's nothing. So we've just always been a little bit like, oh, let's not make a fuss of those kind of things. But sometimes, yeah, it's okay to get a little sympathy. So the kids can say, Mama, what happened? So sweet. Okay, so ma'am, please tell me how you maintain your long hair, Sophia. Sophia, I honestly don't do anything. I promise. I wash my hair almost every day or every other day with a gentle shampoo and conditioner. Because I exercise every day. If it's sweaty, I wash it. So I know a lot of people say don't wash every day, but I do. Uh, I also almost every day. I never put oil. I'm being honest. So any oil companies out there who don't like what I'm saying, I've never put oil. I just don't like it. I feel it gives me a headache. Everyone's different, but that's how it is for me. I have never colored or experimented with my hair except for once or twice for an ad shoot when I was in college. And I said I'll never color my hair again until it's like really gray and I need to. Touch wood, I have very few gray hairs, maybe just a couple up here. And I think that's because I've never really experimented with my hair. So although a lot of my close friends say, "Oh my God, you're so boring. Your hair's always been long and straight. Um, you know, that's so boring. And why haven't you changed it and done coloring and this and that?" I'm grateful that I didn't, because today I don't want to reveal my age, but the truth is I really don't have gray hairs and my hair's touch with thick and strong. So each to their own, but anyone young out there who wants to experiment, have fun, but be careful. I would say, okay, of course, now products are probably way better and hair color doesn't damage your hair. And again, see, this is so unsponsored that I'm perfectly honestly speaking about how I wouldn't put chemicals in my hair if I don't have to. So that's the honest truth. Of course, you have now a lot of chemicals that help your hair, but personally, I'm just a believer in au natural as much as possible. Dia says, Buddhi, oh, Dia, that's so sweet of you. I think it's wonderful to age gracefully. And I'm not being sarcastic. I'm so grateful for every phase of life. I'm also very grateful that people say that I still look like I did when I did my first few films. So that's very kind of you. I'm sure you're just being flattering. Ghansha Verma, I'm not sure. I don't think there are fake followers. I think Touchwood, it's all very organic and real, and I'm grateful that you're here too. Hi, Jaffrey. Thank you for the kiss. Thank you for all your kind comments, everyone. Thank you for joining. And for those of you who once in a blue moon say silly things, I understand. This is a time when people are frustrated. Trust me, I've had like some arguments with people that I would never have had if it wasn't for these times. I find that there is some frustrations that are pent up, perhaps because of extended lockdown. Raj Viraj, uh, Ravi Raj says, Tara, my favorite beauty. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gaurav. Nice yoga, madam. Very nice. Prajapati says, thank you. Jasmeet says, you are beautiful. Thank you so much, guys. You are having so good nature. Keep it up. Ghanshyam Verma says, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. I get all teary when I read things like this. It makes me very touched. You guys really do make me very touched. So thank you. Sorry, I don't mean to get all teary. I'm so embarrassed, but you do. You really do. You really touch me all the time. And I feel very grateful for all these kind comments, especially on days when I wonder what I'm doing. Thank you. How's your hand? Chinmaya says, Chinmaya, it's fine. Thank you. Long time. Good to see you. Sohail says, good morning. Oh God, I don't even know why I'm tearing up. But this happens. Does this happen to you guys? I find like in lockdown, I can suddenly just like be reduced to tears. I really think now is the time when director should approach me for a good role. Yeah, I can really. Yep, there's a tear coming down in my eyes. It was not intended, but it happened. Thanks to all of you and your touching comments. Okay, guys, on that note, have a fabulous day. Thank you, Anas. Nice work. It's a lovely yoga session. Thank you. Thank you, Pratibha. Thank you, Pia. Bye, guys. Thanks for joining. Bye. Bye, guys. You looking so beautiful. Sandeep says, thank you. I love you, sister. Shishir says, and thank you, guys. We are fine. Touch with thank you. Main hu Ajay. Bye, guys. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da.